So this is one from, what is today, Monday? Like 2 nights ago. I started out the dream in my room, and I did a reality check and realized that I was in a dream. And so the first thing I wanted to do was fly out through the window. And so what I tried to do was open the window with my mind, because I find that that's the easiest way to get things open if you want to open them, rather than by trying to force them open. So I tried to open it with my mind, or I say with my mind, but first I tried to do this motion to get it to open, right? Kind of like the force. And that didn't work. So I tried to sing to the window. This doesn't sound like it makes sense, but I tried to sing my command, saying like, open window. It kind of sounded like a Gregorian chant. So I tried doing that, and that didn't work either. So my third attempt, my third idea was to try to charge at the window and just jump through it. I don't know if that has ever worked, but I don't think it has. I can think of several times when that has not worked, and I can't think of any when it has worked. And it didn't work this time either. As I ran towards the window, the height of the wall started growing and growing. So I wasn't able to get out. And this lucid dream happened when I was asleep on my side, and I didn't have much control over that dream. But then later on that night, I had a lucid dream while I was laying on my back, and had much better control over that one. So that one took place in a city at night. I kind of just, it felt like New York. It obviously wasn't New York, I was in my room. But yeah. And I didn't even need to do a reality check. I kind of just intuitively knew that I was in a dream, I guess. And so I was looking at a street, watching cars pass by, and I was using my hand motion force thingies to stop and start the cars. So I would kind of put my hand out, and the cars coming by would stop, or some of them would, not all of them. And then I would do that, and they would keep going. And then I did that, and they would stop, right? Just kind of controlling the dream with my hand. And then what I did was I walked into the middle of the street. Don't do that in real life. In a dream, maybe you can do that. And as I was standing there in the middle of the street watching the cars go by, someone in a motorcycle, I think they reached out their hand to grab me. Something like that. But at this point is when I was starting to wake up. And I was able to go back into the dream by just imagining the feel of the streets under my feet. Like, you know how you can imagine a visual, like you can visualize something. So this was that, but with tactile, with feeling at the bottom of my feet. So I was imagining the feeling at the bottom of my feet of the street, and I was imagining the smell of cigarette smoke in order to get myself back into this dream. And it worked. So I got back into the dream, and I walked into a building, and I think it was a shoe store. But then this is when the dream did end. And it just became a regular dream from there. Oh, sorry, I'm scratching very close to the microphone. You probably heard that really loud. My bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, as I've gotten back into lucid dreaming, they have been short ones, but I think they've always been pretty short with me. I don't think I've ever been able to have super long ones. Maybe on a couple of occasions I've had pretty long ones. Although on those occasions they were too long and I just wanted to wake up. But I think with practice, I'll be able to get the hang of staying in there longer. Anyways, what else was I going to say? So I've found that on nights when I had junk food for dinner, for example, Burger King or biscuits with butter and jelly, I've not lucid dreamed on those nights. Not only that, but I kind of was like, I would go to sleep and then not be aware of anything until I woke up. Whereas on nights where I have, say, I don't know, fruits, vegetables, chicken, fish, on those nights, I tend to be aware of when I am waking up from a REM cycle. Like aware of when I'm turning in my bed and going back to sleep. Just conscious of that. And that is really good for lucid dreaming because from there, you have the option of trying the wake back to bed method, or you have the option of what I did the other night, which was repeating, I am in a lucid dream, I am in a lucid dream, just the auto-suggestion. And that's really going to help you to get in a lucid dream. So, yeah. And water, I have found, helps a whole lot. Drinking a lot of water the day before. Also, the blueberries, I think they did do a lot of good. I think on one night I had something pretty unhealthy for dinner, but then I had blueberries before I went to bed, and I was able to be conscious after waking up from REM cycles. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. All right, see you next time.